Hey guys, it's Lauren. Thank you so much for joining me. I am doing a what's new in skincare video. I'd say most of these products I have received in PR, and I have like played with stuff, but I haven't really given everything like a full-on like deep dive. But it's all new releases, or rather like newer brands onto the market. So I thought I would share about them. One thing that I didn't get in PR is the Glossier Bubblewrap. I did pick this up. It's a new release from them. It's an eye and lip cream. I am a rep for Glossier, so I do get store credit, but I did pick this up on my own. And it actually, I put it back in the box. I put everything that had a box back in the box just for like organization purposes, but it comes in this like almost like aerosol looking can that keeps it very like cold. So it doesn't seem to claim to have any like wrinkle prevention or like depuffing to it, but it does seem to be very targeted towards just being very hydrating and just like kind of antioxidant enriching and protecting in that area. And I do really like the texture of it. It says it's featherweight, and it is. It's pretty lightweight. I've worn it both in the morning and at night, and it sat well underneath makeup. And it's a dual purpose. Hydrates my lips and my eyes. And I like I said, I like that it comes in this kind of packaging to keep it cool, because that always feels really, really nice on the eyes. So it does have hyaluronic acid in it, as well as squalene. I wrote down the ingredients so I remember them, as well as avocado oil, blueberry extract, and then does it have caffeine in it? I think it does. No, I can't see from what I wrote down if I noted anything about caffeine, which is in like a lot of eye creams, but it does actually have peptides in it, and I think it's like in the mid 20s range, so that's not too bad. Most eye creams are kind of pricey. So Caudalie actually gifted me, they sent me one of their newer releases. This is the Vinosource Creme SOS Hydration Intense. So it's a more intense version of their regular Vinosource moisturizer that's been around for ages. I think they've like kind of done a revamp of that a few years back to kind of like gear towards a few different skin types, but I have used the original, and I have this little mini floating around. This is definitely like a step up in terms of like thick creaminess than this one is. But say if you've tried the Glossier moisturizer, the rich version, this is definitely thicker than this one. So it's like, here is the Glossier one. It's a super, super thick cream. And then this one, it's like a little bit less dense. It's like a tiny bit like thinner. So this is just a more intense moisturizer that you can use day or night. And it is supposed to just be, well, very deeply hydrating, as well as like help with uneven skin tone and redness. It has both the grape blends, it has their grape water, as well as their polyphenols, as well as squalene. I've tried a lot of Caudalie products, and they all have a fragrance to them, but this is way more fragrance than I feel like I've experienced other products from them. Like the Vinosource kind of, it has a perfumness to it, but it seems to dissipate pretty quickly, versus I found this really lingers. So that has kind of like been a drawback for me from that, because it's a little bit too intense of a fragrance for me. So Paula's Choice has come out with a new moisturizer. This is the Omega Complex Moisturizer. It has both chia and flaxseed in it, and it is a lighter weight moisturizer. I have really been liking this. I'd say I've been using this on and off for about 3 weeks now, and it is quite hydrating, and it has a pretty nice blend of ingredients. It has omega-3, 6, and 9, as well as passion fruit. It has vitamin C from guava extract. It's got meadow foam in it, as well as squalene, and it's just like full of ceramides. So I have really been liking it. It's supposed to be very like from what I was like reading about it, it's supposed to be like very, almost like glowy, it says, to give to the skin. And I haven't really experienced that. I have found it to be very hydrating, but I felt that it almost leaves like a matteness to my skin. So with that, I've actually really liked it for during the day, for using under makeup, so then I can like add glow if I want to, and sort of more of a targeted situation. This does have a really nice lightweight texture, very moussey. It's really, really nice. I really love the way it feels. And it doesn't have a fragrance, feels really good, comes in a pump, so pretty solid moisturizer. I've really been enjoying this. So it's been getting hotter and hotter, so I could see myself really, really loving this more as we descend into like the 90-degree weather that will be very consistent here soon. So this is a newer brand that reached out to me. They are called Novo Naturals, and they have lip balms, and I think they have a face mist as well, but they have this oil which is called the Rose Ruby Facial Serum, and it has a nice packaging to it, nice little box that it comes in, and then it comes in like a nice dropper. So this is a moisturizing serum oil blend. It has in it apricot seed, rose hip seed, squalene, vitamin E, and then it does have some essential oils. So it has both neroli, immortelle, frankincense, and then it also has rose absolute. It does have scent from the essential oils, but it's a really pleasing smell to it. It is a pretty pricey oil. I think it's around $70. Its base oil is apricot, but then the second is rosehip, and I know rosehip oil can be on like the pricier side, and everything in it is organic, so that is nice, and it's like a handcrafted oil. So I've been like slowly testing this out, and it's quite nice, feels really good. This is a brand that just launched, I think sometime in April, and they sent me a few of their items. I think they have one more product in the line, but they sent me these three. So the brand is Fleur Bee, and they sent me their Creme de la Creme Moisturizing Facial Cream, the Nectar of the Sea Rejuvenating Vitamin C Serum, and then their Eyes Baby Anti-Aging Eye Cream. So this is a natural brand that has, it says to itself like it's toxin free, that it is cruelty free. It's got no parabens or sulfates in it, gluten free. They do have this thing where they give a percentage of profits to charity. And one of the things that I really liked about them is that they are all under $35. That's their whole kind of, part of their thing about their brand is being more approachable in their pricing. So everything is under $35, which is really nice for more like natural brands that sometimes can be harder to get things at a more reasonable price. Sometimes there's lots of brands that do actually have pretty attainable pricing, which I made a video about like 2 years ago now. I'll link that if you're interested, and then the description box, not the description box, but the comments on there are just full of people also giving other recommendations for like more affordable, attainable, priced skincare items, and that sort of like natural spectrum. Anyways, I have that linked. So I've been playing with these. They feel good. I haven't really been able to dive too much into them because I don't want to try too many new things at once, but the vitamin C serum, it has the vitamin C is from sodium ascorbyl phosphate. It also has jojoba oil, aloe, it's got ferulic acid as well as chamomile, and then the face cream from them actually also has vitamin C in it. It's got niacinamide, it's got gotu kola, vitamin B3. There's a lot of ingredients, so I'll have everything listed, or linked rather, if you wanted to like deep dive further into them. And then, oh, the eye cream actually is the one that I've been testing out a little bit more. It's moisturizing. It is a little bit thicker, so it's something that I would use more at night. This does actually have caffeine in it though, as well as aloe and squalene. And then it also has dandelion that is actually like really healing. And then lastly, this is a newer brand as well. They are called Complex Beauty. I've actually seen them around on Instagram, and they reached out to me and sent me several of their masks. They are mainly a mask company, but they also have this Afterglow complexion mist, which I have not tried this yet. It is an AHA hydrating mist. So that really was just, it seemed very intriguing. So I will give this an isolated try in the near future. And then they have this little Pout Protector vanilla lip mask that actually feels quite nice. The vanilla scent in it isn't too strong, but then again, I am like stuffed up, so who knows, it might be more than I actually know. And then they have several masks, I think 5, maybe 6 masks, but they sent me the Ocean Potion, the Smooth Operator, and the Thirst Quencher. Now, the Smooth Operator, this one is sort of like a sort of anti-pollution kind of mask, kind of help revive the skin. It's got vitamin C in it. It's got blueberry extract, cranberry, glycolic acid, squalene. It does have lactic acid, CoQ10, green tea. I've used this twice now, and I've really enjoyed it. And then the Ocean Potion, I thought it was gonna be different. I didn't realize that it was gonna be something that like dried down. I thought it would be something more that stayed wet. Because it does have kelp in it, it has spirulina. It was sort of something that I don't know why, I just didn't think it was gonna be something that dried down, but this does do that. But this is the one that's supposed to be like regenerating and healing, so it has like a lot of like anti-inflammatory stuff in it, but it also does have some enzymes in it as well. And then lastly, this is the Thirst Quencher, so it's supposed to be plumping, and this one has a very like jelly blue, I was about to say jelly blue texture, but blue is not a texture, but it has a very like jelly jiggly texture to it, and this does plump up the skin. I did use this once though where I left it on for too long, and I feel like sometimes these more like jelly type of moisturizing masks, if you leave them on for too long, they'll dry down and then aren't as hydrating as if you had washed it off and then did your like skincare routine afterwards. So this does have blue tansy in it. I think that maybe like accounts for some of the blue color, but that's supposed to help with like redness. It does have hyaluronic acid, aloe, it has some amino acids in it, as well as horsetail. So yeah, fun brand. I can't remember their price point off the top of my head, but I'll like put price points of things in the description box. But I know they've done frequent sales, and when I was like getting all of my like notes and stuff together, they had this like BOGO sale going on, so that might still be going on. But yeah, that is what's new in skincare, some new releases and some new brands. If you enjoy these types of videos, let me know. And if there's any of these particular brands that you want to see more of a deep dive review about, let me know as well. All right, guys, I hope you're having a good one, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.